Hi, this is Mariah from the Jensen Community Center. I am down on the south side of Amherst on a little part of the Romorrow River. This is off of Washington Street. And I met up with Maud Mangin. Maud teaches yoga at the Jensen Center. And obviously right now there's no yoga going on there because we are shut down. So I just wanted to talk with Maud a little bit about how she is adjusting to this stay-at-home quarantine time.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you caught me this week, Mariah, because I'll tell you, the first week when we first learned that school is shut, it was a big adjustment for my family. Luckily, with the background in yoga and meditation, I had a really good toolbox ready to go to implement some breathing techniques when I needed, or certainly staying on the mat has kept me feeling sane with a lot of changes going around. Yeah, it's been interesting. I have been learning to adapt yoga classes, for one, to an online format, which is lovely. They're not simply yoga videos, but I'm doing online live yoga. So you can join in via Zoom, which is an online gathering space, and so everyone's there together in real time, and it still maintains a little bit of that community feel, which is something that I really love about yoga, is that it's creating space and ritual, just meaningful time for people to gather and connect with body and with breath. And
So if somebody wanted to try out yoga, so it's a Zoom meeting, so could you try it out, watch you, but have the camera off so that you can't see them?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I think this is one of the best things about Zoom, actually, is that if you've never done yoga and you've been a little hesitant to join a class or commit to a full 8-week class, Zoom is such a good way to dabble or try it out in the comfort of your home, and nobody has to see you. There's definitely a prompt on Zoom to shut off the screen. You can mute. I tend to mute everyone anyway during yoga classes. Some people like to keep their screens on, and that does give it a sort of sense of community too.
Sure.
But absolutely, absolutely.
So then how would somebody who wanted to try it, how would they find you? On Facebook?
Facebook is really the best place, and it's under Maud Mangin Yoga and Transformational Wellness. If you just type in Maud Mangin Yoga, you'll get there.
Okay.
And I have an event starting April 1st. I'm doing a 4-week class, but it will be a total of 8 classes, or a 4-week series.
Okay.
8 classes, 2 classes per week. And I'm doing a recommended donation right now for that.
Okay.
To make
And
sure
are
that it's
those
accessible.
are those on Wednesdays and Fridays?
They are
The
still.
same days that she typically would have had them at the Jensen Center.
Yes.
So, just for someone who's, I think right now we're all kind of at any time of the day we're feeling anxious or stressed or sad or depressed, or I'm wondering if you have any ideas for someone, because you also do some mindfulness coaching, right?
I do.
And wondering if there are any ideas that you have for somebody at home who maybe in the middle of the day you're feeling like, okay, my heart is racing a little bit, like I'm feeling stressed about this. I'm now remembering again what's happening in the world, and I'm getting a little bit anxious. Are there any ideas you have for someone at home just for to do?
Absolutely. There's all kinds of tools, and many of them you'll probably be familiar with already, and they sound very simple. One of the things that keeps me grounded is remembering that the thoughts that are going through my brain are very repetitive. They're often useless. And then when I check in with the quality of the thinking, sometimes I notice they even make me feel bad. So remembering right away that I have a choice over how my thoughts go during the day, that I can choose a different thought, is really helpful. And one way to really get into that too is breath work and feeling the body. So becoming more connected with how the body feels, how the senses are responding during the day. And you can do these practices all day long, spreading your toes out and feeling your feet, breathing into your belly. And this is recommended too for even COVID-19, that it impacts the lungs. So if we can practice belly breathing, this is a wonderful way to practice nourishing the body with oxygen without stressing the chest and lungs. So a wonderful activity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So if somebody wanted to do belly breathing, how's a quick little demonstration on that?
Belly breathing. Well, I would begin again by feeling your feet on the ground and imagine just softening the belly. I know as women and maybe men too, we tend to walk around kind of clenching at times, sucking in the belly. So this is an invitation to soften the belly and then just allow the breath to come in smoothly through the nostrils and make its way all the way down, expanding like a little balloon and contracting, drawing the navel into the spine. So this is somewhat of a mental awareness technique as much as anything until you get used to the feeling of it.
Sure.
But it's just a smooth inhale and allow the belly to expand, and exhale, allow it to contract.
Awesome.
Good.
Well, thank you very much for taking a couple minutes out of your day to speak to us.
Thank you so much.
Be well.
Yeah, likewise. Join me for yoga. I would love to see you. Namaste.